Hello and welcome to Torsey's Veg Jobs for the weekend. I'm sure by now you guys are starting to notice that sunrise and sunset is starting to close in on us. And if you have whitewash on your glass house, now is a really good time to remove it due to lux levels, which is light levels decreasing, which means obviously your plants aren't able to photosynthesize as easy. Obviously in your glass houses it's not as hot as it was before. So all I'd recommend that you do is just get a bucket of water, a nice soft brush. This is not Perspex, but it's a plastic recommended for glass houses, and that is perfect just to start washing it all off. So as you can see, my cucumbers are looking pretty sick. I did think that this was a nitrogen deficiency due to the green veins and the yellow of the leaf. But as time has gone on and I've taken a closer look, because obviously I haven't been down here as much as I really wanted to due to the really hot weather, a lot of people might have suffered from this. You can actually see, if I zoom in close, there's a lot of cobwebbing, and that is red spider mite. The ways to prevent red spider mite is to spray or have trays underneath your cucumbers would be perfect. Normally with like the lava balls, you'd fill that with water and it will create humidity, obviously, as it's really hot in the polytunnels and glass houses. Like I said, the alternative to that is to spray the leaves. The only problem is the cucumbers, the same as your courgettes, pumpkins, they don't like having their leaves wet, and then you get downy mildew, which is the white powdery stuff on the top of the leaves. Obviously I haven't suffered with any of that really badly this year due to no moisture in the air, but as an alternative to that, I've ended up with red spider mite. So the plants are doing really badly. Obviously I've got the Henley show and was meant to put cucumbers in, but it's not looking very good for that. So as a tip for next year, if your plants are looking like this, it's red spider mite, and that's the way that you can help prevent it from happening next year. Don't forget, the weather's still really good at the moment, so if you can, get some rows of lettuce leaves in. I've done these quite closely together, so it's just a cut and come again lettuce. And as you can see over here, I've got some short stumpy carrots that I've been sowing, and they should be good to go just before the frost hits. So while the weather is still pretty good and working on our sides, the frosts aren't around for a little while, although the night temperatures are getting a little bit cooler. Like I said, along with your lettuce and your carrots, get some of your cabbages, kales, beetroot can still be sown, and even if you start them off in modules and then plant them out, or you direct sow, it's always good to get something else into the ground as these spaces start to appear as your summer crops have come out. So, and if you're a little bit worried about it, just give it a go and see what happens. Along with that, you've got beet leaf as well. Bright Lights is a good variety to grow. Just keep on sowing. So now's a fantastic time. I know this isn't veg based, but if you want to grow perennials for next year, especially if they're biannual, so they will grow one year and flower the next, is to get them sown into cell trays. So these are Chinese lanterns, which are the little orange lanterns that you can have dried, and they look fantastic in an arrangement, or just in the garden, because obviously through the winter months you just get these little orange beacons appearing. And obviously foxgloves. And if you sow them now, then there is a chance that they'll flower next year. Otherwise they'll just grow next year and then flower the year after. Also as well, while we're talking about stocking up plants, your strawberries will have sent out tons of runners, and this is a good way to well, just increase your crop for next year. So if you love your strawberries, look out for the little runners. You can see their little roots. Just plop them into the soil or put them into a pot, and they will be ready to go for next year.